Falling to Creighton today in the first round of the NCAA tournament. That final score was 89-75.
Now, we can't show you the highlights of the game until 5:30
Yeah.
per NCAA rules, but WDRB's Dalton Godbey and Eric Crawford were at the game and break down what went wrong.
Louisville was dancing for the first time in 6 seasons, but the dance ended pretty quick. They fall to Creighton here in the first round of the NCAA tournament in Lexington. Not a great matchup for the Cards.
Turned out not to be, no. And it's hard when you're in that very first game of the tournament because you barely feel like you were a part of it. But they were a part of it, but Creighton got off to a good start, had a big 12-0 run early to kind of break the game open, made 9 3-pointers in the first half, wound up 11 for 24. Louisville couldn't catch up. Creighton is too solid, too experienced, too talented to give up a lead of the kind they got, which got up to close to 20 points at one point.
Creighton shot over 50% from behind the arc in the first half. They finished shooting 45% from 3. It's hard to beat a team who shoots the 3 ball that well.
Not a good defensive day for Louisville. In fact, gave up more points than they gave up since the last time they played in this game against Kentucky, and they just couldn't find an answer. They couldn't find an answer for Creighton's big man, Ryan Kalkbrenner. They couldn't find an answer for Stephen Ashworth, their point guard. Their freshman, my gosh, goes off in the game for 29 points. Really great game for Creighton.
Hard to beat a team when you give up 20 and 29 to their guards.
Yeah.
What's next for Louisville? Some players coming back. We talked about some stuff in the locker room. Chucky Hepburn said this revived the city and it revived him as a player.
No, just know that we gave it all we had, man. Through adversity, through whatever. We're Warriors. We didn't want to lose and go out the way we did, but we weren't going to go out without a fight.
We'll talk more about what's next for this team later this evening on WDRB. He's Eric Crawford. I'm Dalton Godbey for WDRB Sports.
It's a sad way to end after such an exciting, uplifting season for Louisville.
I know, and I think fans got to remember they lost Pryor. They lost 2 players really for the season.
Right.
Great players, a starter and a 6th man. And at that point, I was thinking if they can play above 500, losing 2 key cogs like that, it would be a great year. And then they have this phenomenal year with 27 wins. So watch out if they can stay. Health is such a big factor in this. And then, of course, Ryan Smith was hurt today, didn't play a whole lot of the game. You're talking 3 cogs missing in that team. So what a job by Kelsey. The Cards are back. The fans know it. And next year.
Fans are proud no matter
They
what.
are.
It was a good season regardless. So, yeah, there's always next year.